It's an attitude. It's an aura. You got to give money to make money, y'all. Okay? That's something I learned. You have to build relationships. Come on. Okay? You have to be patient and let your money work for itself. You have to look good and smell good to make the money. And then you have to surround yourself with confident people, people that's just as confident as you. Come on. Come on, y'all. That's a fact. I can't make this up. You got to. This spiritual game is the game. That's the game right there. You may have to deal with multiple people, okay, to make money. You can't just deal with one person at a time. No, you may have to really network and deal with 3 different groups of people to make your money. You know what I'm saying? Working with 3 people, working with 3 different groups, 3 different communities of people to get to where you want to go. And I know you're like, oh, it's more than money. Okay, y'all go to the other channel. The other channels, they're gonna talk about more than money. I tell y'all already that this is a spiritual life. And money is spiritual, y'all. Abundance is spiritual. It's not physical, it's spiritual. That's what I've been teaching you this whole time. Ain't nobody listening. Nobody don't want to care to listen. Until y'all see me get rich. Soon y'all see me get rich. Oh, I want you done. But then it's like, damn. If I did it, why would I want? I mean, if I'm telling you the game, you could have hopped on board with me. Why should I teach you now? And then you wonder why only 9% of the world is rich, because they got tired of trying to show people. And by the time they got there, they only have enough energy and their network is set up a certain way to where they can only really give their love and attention to what has been built. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. My neck hurt. Uh, my neck hurt, y'all. Okay? That's all I'm saying to you. They sat there and laughed at the millionaires, all the nerdy ass white boys that got millions of dollars, was laughed at and ignored, and nobody paid attention until they was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go the back way. I'm gonna go ahead and manifest all this stuff that I'm doing. You think them people didn't do magic? They did. It takes magic to make things happen. It's miracles. It's called a miracle to get an idea, to have an idea, to be creative. It's a miracle to do all these things. It takes magic. That's the part people don't understand. It is your birthright to use the magic that's in your DNA. Your whole DNA system, your nervous system is made of magic, universal magic. And there's people that's denying using magic because of religious beliefs. The religion was created to stop us from using our magic in the first place. Until they learned how to use it, and then once they learned how to use it, then it was okay for us to use it. But by the time we have the permission to use it, we so freaking brainwashed that we don't even, it's like we starting from scratch. I'm not. I understand magic. I really do. I understand it. I get it. I know exactly what it is, why to use it, when to use it, which everybody got their own spell work to use. Everybody got their own, witchcraft is different. Witchcraft is a little different, y'all. I'm talking about healing spells. I'm talking about spell work that's going to heal you and self-develop you or transform or quantum leap you into the life that you want. Okay, I'm talking about quantum science, quantum physics. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know about all the other shit. Witchcraft, I don't knock witchcraft. I don't knock it. Okay, covens get together and do magic on people, places, and things. I can't knock it. Okay, it's been happening for as long as before I was even born, before my mother was born. You know what I'm saying? But I don't practice witchcraft. I practice healing rituals, self-care rituals, quantum leaping, quantum physics. I study quantum physics for fun. I study the universal laws. That those are my though I literally live by the universal laws, guys. Like literally. My self beliefs come from the universal laws and from 12-step programs. I'm being honest with you. I build my spiritual principles based on the universal laws and spiritual programs. I'm gonna say that. Spiritual programs. Okay. So handle magic is just what I prefer to use. Some people that's doing what I'm doing, there is a village of folks like me. It's just really hard to find us all in one space. But I'm saying we some of us do kitchen magic, do potions, and do what you call it, potions and sand capsules or jar magic. Okay, jar magic, kitchen magic. I believe jar magic could be the same as kitchen magic. I'm being honest with you. That's really like hand in hand. But I don't do kitchen magic. But maybe I do and I don't even know it because I make my own hair oils, my own skincare oils, my own shea butter. You know, I make my own beauty products. And my beauty products makes me more beautiful, makes me more radiant, and it's anti-aging, home remedy beauty, natural beauty products that I create. So you can call that kitchen magic because it brings glam. When I wear it, it makes me extremely. I mean, a lot of people try to talk to me all the time. Oh my god, you don't know how many people, how many men I have to tell, even women. I have to tell them, hey, I'm in a relationship. You know, I can't take your number. People be trying to get at me for real, and I have to turn them down all the time because I'm madly in love with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I am in love. And I didn't do any spell magic on him. I did no spell work, no spell magic. The person I'm in love with, he's rightfully in love with me. I am rightfully in love with him. If he's in love with me, I don't know. I never asked. But we'll go like this. He rightfully likes me and love me. And I rightfully love him. I've never done spell work on him to make him love me or nothing like that, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm not shaming nobody that does do that because sometimes your situation could be a little crucial and you don't want to lose a person that you love to a skeeze or a scallywag or something like that. I don't know. Or to addiction or something like that. And you have to pull them back in and until things are safe. Some people do it to save their partner's lives. You know what I'm saying? So there's reasons of why people do what they do. That's why I don't knock it. But I'm telling you, me personally, I have not done any magic spells, love spells on my partner ever. When I do my protection work, when I do mine, y'all should move over here to Zodiac Miss Mo. Come over to Zodiac Miss Mo's live. This phone is about to go dead, okay? I'm about to shut this live down right here. And just come on over to Zodiac Miss Mo live. Okay, where you can see me from a different angle. You'll be watching me from a different angle, guys. All right. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All my spell work is straight protection spells, glamour spells, and financial career opportunity or abundance spells. You know what I'm saying? My own spells that I created for myself, that I tested, that works for me. It may not work for everybody, but I got some other spells that work for pretty much anyone, of course. For my big steppers that carry private readings with me, if they want something done, I can suggest something and give them the instructions or do it with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do offer. But what I'm saying to you is whoever loves me and really cares for me and is on and has my best interest, I'm gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna have good luck or be blessed just as well as I'm blessed. So if you notice, like people, anyone I'm around is anywhere around anyone that I'm around, they're always blessed because that's just the way it is. That's how I protect myself. I make sure that I'm a blessing to everybody around me, that my aura brings abundance into the room. Like I bring that in with me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping a buck with you. Like anyone that love me, they gonna get everything I get. If you don't fuck with me, you call yourself my friend, and I call and you call me and you doing bad, and you ain't my friend. I know you're not a friend. My friends, the people that love me, they doing real good right now. I'm telling you the truth. And it's not because I'm putting spell work on. I don't put spell work on nobody. I don't do witchcraft. I keep telling y'all that. It's a difference. Witchcraft and hoodoo or voodoo. I mean voodoo. Voodoo is different from voodoo. I don't do voodoo and I don't do witchcraft, baby. Promise you I don't. Okay, I don't do that. Okay. But the type of magic I do, the people that love me, they do good. People that hate on me, people that do slide ass shit, got bad intentions towards me, you know, they just automatically fall off. That's the way it is. But that's the way my shit's set. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like I said, it is whatever the fuck it is, y'all. It is whatever it is. If you ain't in my corner, it's gonna show. Your fruits of your labor gonna show, baby. Telling you. I'm gonna sit back and watch. Like a real G supposed to. Ooh. Stop playing with me. Spirit wants me to use his cards. Let's do it then. Yeah. Like a real G supposed to. Okay, y'all. Whew. Damn. I'm gonna have to take a nap. I ain't bullshit. I'm gonna have to take a nap, y'all. Okay, everybody that love me. Yeah, but I'm going viral though. Matter of time. I can't make this up. I'm going viral. I'm going viral. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to figure out what's really going on here. All right. Come on in, everybody. We're about to go ahead and get started. I did my spiel, like I said. A lot of us is about to go viral. There's a lot of big services about to go viral, y'all. I can't make this up. Breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming. We're about to go viral. Okay? There's something that you're about to do that's about to go viral. There's something that's going to cause emotion. There's something you're going to post that's going to bring about anxiety, that's going to bring about emotion. Whatever type of emotion that you're having right now, any type of feeling that you're having, Spirit said post that shit. If you want to go viral, post it. Post it right in the midst of you upset. Post it right after woo woo woo. Post it in that current emotion. Anytime you in any type of emotion, post what's on your mind. Express yourself. That's how you're going to go viral. If you want to really make it into the social media game and you got a product you want to sell or whatever your deal is, you want to make some money, you want to use it for your business, promoting whatever, post videos in the midst of an emotion. Right in the middle of it. Ace of Wands. Rebellion. Rejected. When you're feeling rejected, when you're feeling like you being withdrawn, when you feel like you being dishonored, when you feel like you have been given false knowledge about something, post it. Listen, I can't make this up. When you having a temptation to use, when you just recently relapsed, if you're feeling codependent about something, if you're feeling untrustworthy or you feel someone is being untrustworthy, post it. When you break up with a motherfucker and a motherfucker on that bullshit, and you got to go ahead and keep it pushing, and you've caught them doing some slick, weird ass shit, on some deceitful ass shit, post it. Tell me. You go viral. Easy. That's what Spirit's saying. When you're in the midst of healing from some shit, some toxic shit that happened, tell the story, Spirit says. Tell the story of a time when you had to make a really fucked up decision. Tell a story. Something that you are embarrassed about. Something you had to fight about. Tell it. Tell the story. Something that you lost, like a loss. People like hearing tragedy. People like hearing other people embarrassed because it makes them feel like their situation is better. So if you can say things and do things that's going to make them be like, damn, I'm happy that wasn't me, then they'll be more likely to like and share your shit. Talk about an embarrassing moment you had. I'm telling you, people love that shit. Spirit said you have burdens that you haven't let off of you yet. You've been holding and securing these burdens. You've been holding on to things that no longer serves you to hold on to. It's time for you to tell the truth. Tell the truth. There's stuff that you need to talk about. Stop acting like everything is so perfect. It ain't. Spirit said Talk about the pros and cons of being sober. Talk about the pros and cons of being a single mother. Talk about the pros and cons of being married to a woman, a white woman, a black woman, an Asian, I don't know. Talk about the pros and cons of being gay, being a homosexual, or a lesbian, or in the LGBT community. Talk about the pros and cons of being a black woman. Okay? Talk about the pros and cons of being a tarot card reader. Talk about the pros and cons. Baby, I'm about to make a whole list of shit I want to do pros and cons about my life. But about your real lived experience is what Spirit is saying. Okay? Sensitive. The things that you feel people are sensitive about will attract them to you. The very things that you think people it would, oh man, they can't take this, or oh man, I don't want them looking down on me about this. Oh, I'm embarrassed of this. Anything you feel embarrassed of, talk about it. Post it and share it. You're gonna go viral. Spirit said your story is viral. Your story is really viral, y'all. Talk about your freedom from drugs and alcohol or gossip. Okay? The gossip of when you were down. Talk about what they said about you. I know. That's crazy, right? Because everybody was talking about, yeah, people talk shit about you. But nobody don't ever talk about, well, now, what do people really say about you? What did people say about you when you was down? What kind of stories did you hear about yourself? What kind of rumors was put out on you? How, in what ways did people try to stop you from moving forward in your life? And what was said that stopped folks from really fucking with you based on what another motherfucker said about you? Okay? Period. Can't make this up, y'all. I wish I can. That's what Spirit said. Spirit said you need to talk about the most embarrassing shit. That's what's gonna make you go viral. The shit you've been packing away, the shit you've been afraid to talk about, the shit that you've been walking around on the low key with your head between your motherfucking legs, tail tag between your shit. That's the stuff you need to be talking about to go viral. You want to go viral? You need to be talking about those type of things. Talk about the group conflict and the social anxiety that you end up getting because of all this shit you went through. Talk about your post-traumatic stress. Talk about that type of shit. You don't think people are ready for it. Yes, they are. Now is the time. Oh, bless you. Thank you, God. And that's confirmation. Every time I see like that, that means there's a life-changing situation happening right now as we speak. Spirit, let's clarify this. Yeah, your blood what got people secretly trying to find ways to stop you from profiting. Spirit said it's the things you're not profiting because you're not giving the real meat of your story. People want to know what happened. What happened when you was out there? They didn't get the chance, they didn't see you. So really they can't even imagine you really being on drugs. What photographs do you know? Find some photographs of yourself when you was doing drugs, when you was alcohol, all it. Find that video footage. Okay. What scandals do you remember? The things that kept you held back. Talk about the lies that kind of held you back from moving into your destiny, moving into your new beginnings. What kind of lies did you tell? See, this is shadow work, baby. This is real deal shit. This ain't for the weak, baby. I promise you that. Talk about the lies, the jealousy, the deceit. Not everybody else's jealousy, but your shit. The shit you was jealous about. Okay, secretly, sacredly jealous about. There's things that you was jealous about, y'all. There's messages of love that you had. There's people you messaged that you said you love. In reality, you know that that was a crock of bullshit. Who are the people that called you and supported you when you was in your mental health crisis? That's the type of shit you need to talk about. Who looked out for you? Okay, but you didn't really gain nothing. You didn't gain a lot of profit in giving to people. When you stop giving, is when you didn't see no results. When you shut down and stop talking, that's when you stop making your money. That's when things shut down. Spirit said, talk about your unpopularity. The stuff that didn't make you popular. The stuff that made you unpopular. Talk about the jealous bitches that tried you, that disrespected you, that you fought against. Talk about them motherfuckers. What else? Oh, God. Y'all have me up here writing a whole list of shit, y'all, because I got some stuff to give y'all. Okay, Spirit said, talk about the people who didn't give to you when you celebrated with them. Talk about the motherfuckers who didn't support you when you was always there to support them, or the type of motherfuckers that celebrated your downfall. Talk about how that felt and who they were. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck it. So, sue me. From lying, sue me. That's the type of energy you should be on. Okay? Call out them names. Fuck them. Fuck it. So, call their name out. Everybody want to be popular anyway. Make them popular. Victory. Talk about your successes, your milestones. Okay? Spirit says when you talk about your milestones, people already know your milestones. They already know your successes. They already know you victorious, okay? But they want to hear about how you made it out, who you worked with, who actually supported you, okay? How did you evolve? How did you release the inner conflict? How did you find your self-love? You know what I'm saying? What broke the camel's back that made you want to love yourself again? How did you lose your self-love? That's another one. Judgment. Spirit, talk about the blessings that you asked for, that you had to fight for. Talk about the motherfuckers that fought against you, against your blessings. Talk about the motherfuckers that try to destiny swap your motherfucking ass, man. I can't make this shit up. The people you had to fucking leave alone, the people you had to walk away from, relationships you had to fucking completely just ghost for you to freaking evolve, because these people would not let you get above water to save your life. Talk about when you had bad luck like a motherfucker. Talk about when a time when you actually had bad karma. Oh my God. And what that looked like. How you balanced that shit out. How did you get out of the bad karma? How did you pay your way out of bad karma? When talk about the time when you almost sold your soul. Oh God. Yeah, talk about the time when you had rumors spread it all over you and how that shit affected you. Those rumors, the gossiping rumors. And talk about the fact that it fucked up your blood. I mean, talk about it. Talk about this shit. Talk about codependent ass people chasing you. Okay? Talk about the motherfuckers chasing you to try to take you off your pivot, trying to take things that wasn't theirs. Ace of Pentacles, man. Talk about the blessing when the day you met your significant other. Where your mind was at. What happened? Where was your mind at when you met your significant other? This guy, this fine ass person that you dating. Everybody keep talking about how he's so fine and you ain't that cute and how you nailed a nigga like that or nailed a man like that or nailed. Talk about how you met him. Okay? The truth of what it took to even keep a man, a high value man, a high value woman. How much work it takes to keep a good relationship going, to keep an open, positive, sober relationship going, bro. Talk about that. Spirit, is there anything else? Spirit said, talk about your self love and the shit that you don't talk about. The secrets. Talk about your secrets. Talk about your the words that you don't want to say. Talk about the first time you went on a vacation. Talk about the need of a vacation. Where would you go if you were to go on vacation? The last time you went on vacation. Talk about that. The Empress. Okay. Talk about the last time you were pampered and what that looked like, or how would you like to be pampered? Okay. Talk about when you were undisciplined and non-communicative. Talk about a time when you was isolating yourself and lazy and procrastination. What and how that took over your life and how you got out of that. Okay? How you walked away from your past of being lazy in that lazy mindset. How did you walk away from people who you knew meant no good for you? How do you say no to somebody offering you drugs, man? And you know that you craving a hit or you craving a drink, a shot of alcohol. Talk about what it takes for you to look good, the way you look good. What it takes to save the money that you make, or what was all this? What was the steps of the process for you to maintain a career or to maintain an online presence? Talk about it. Talk about the stuff that makes you unconfident. Well, talk about the things that frustrate you and fucks with your ego. Talk about the irresponsibility. That you really don't want to work. Shit. Talk about that. Be honest. Is there anything else, Spirit? God. Spirit said, talk about what? Talk about the relationships that you don't really want, or the relationships that took from you, but you never got nothing back. Those false relationships. People who fooled you over and over and over again. Talk about all the stuff that you actually got. Okay? That you too scared to talk about. Talk about the bad decisions you made or the hard decisions that you don't want to make. Talk about the resources that you wanted but you didn't get. Talk about your popularity, what popularity feels like. Okay? What it feels like to be a person people run to on a regular basis. Okay? Yeah, once again. Talk about it. Okay? Talk about it, y'all. I'm sleepy, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm sleepy as fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna end it right here. These are the things I'm telling y'all. that y'all really need to be talking about. When I come back on here, we're gonna do some zodiac readings. Okay, that's some deep stuff. I ain't never seen a reading like this one. And y'all been sleeping on me way too long, fam. I'm about tired of y'all sleeping on me. It's all right, because I'm gonna go viral. And you are two big steppers. I'll holler at y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. You have a great day. Bye bye.